Hello friends, myself Majidip, studying in Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Bangalore. Today's video is all about projection of planes, which is a topic from the subject computer aided engineering drawing, that is CAD. So let's start this video. So the question is, a rectangular lamina of 35 cross 20 mm side rests on HP with one of its shorter edge in such a way that it is tilted above its resting edge till it appears as a square in top view. The edge on which it is resting is inclined to VP at 30 degrees. Draw its projection and also determine the inclination of lamina with HP. So let's solve this question. So they have given a rectangular lamina of 35 cross 20 mm dimension and draw this rectangle by using this of thickness 0.5, and before that you have to draw a XY line and name VP and HP. So XY line as default is 0.5 mm, 50 mm. Now after the rectangle is drawn and give the dimensions, that is 20 mm and 35 mm as shown here, and name the rectangle ABCD and place it on HP on one of its shorter edge as given in the question. Now draw the projection lines to this rectangle as A dash brackets D dash B dash in brackets C dash. Here A dash and B dash are A dash, B dash, C dash and D dash are front views of the rectangle ABCD, and D dash and C dash are written in brackets because they cannot be seen in front view. Now after drawing this projection, highlight the line between A dash D dash and B dash C dash as shown. Take the dimension of A dash B dash, A dash D dash, B dash and C dash and copy the diameter as shown here, and they have given that it is tilted above its resting edge till it appears as a square in the top view. So we should, as in the top view, we can see a square. So first we need to develop a square as we don't know the angle of inclination towards HP. So draw a square ABCD of dimension 20 mm closer to the rectangle and draw the projections as shown here. And now the distance between A dash, D dash and B dash and C dash has been copied and pasted on the line A dash and D dash as shown here, and it has been inclined to the projection line B and C as shown here. So the point of intersection of this will give the projection of the square ABCD. Now measure the angle between the XY line and the A dash, D dash, B dash and C dash. So it would be approximately 55 degrees. Now they have given that the edge on which it is resting is inclined to VP at 30 degrees as shown here. Now draw 30-degree line below VP as shown here and name the measurements angle, that is 30 degrees. Now place the square ABCD on the line as shown here ABCD. Now draw the projection lines of this square as shown here, and also draw the projection lines of this earlier projected line towards HB, that is A dash, D dash and B dash and C dash as shown here. Now join the points where the points coincide, that is P coincide with P dash here and A coincide with A here, A dash, and D coincide with D dash here and C coincide with C dash here. Now join all these points, you will get the front view of the rectangle as shown here. So thank you for watching this video. Now let us read the second question. A square lamina of dimension 40 mm is resting on one of its corners on HP. So the square has been inclined to HP at 30 degrees and inclined to VP at 45 degrees. Draw the projection of the lamina. So as given the question, first we have to draw a square resting on one of its corner. It can be any corner A, B, C, D as shown here. So I have taken the corner C of diameter 40 mm. Take smart dimension to measure the diameter of the side and name the square as ABCD as shown here. Now draw the projections of this line on XY. Initially, you have to draw the XY line as explained earlier, and draw the projection lines to this of the square on XY line and name it as A dash, B dash, and D dash in brackets and C dash. Here, all these are of the front view of the square, and D dash has been written in brackets as it cannot be seen in front view. Now, as given in the question, the lamina has been inclined to HB at 30 degrees. So draw a line at 30 degrees as shown here and place the distance between A dash and C dash on that line, on the 30 degrees line as shown here by using the option move and copying the line. Move and copying the line as shown here. Now draw the projections of the line downwards as shown here and draw the projection of the earlier square. And the interaction of these two projection lines will give another square of different diameter A, B, C, D as shown here, and name the points and join all the sides of thickness 50 mm as shown here. Now the question as goes on, it is inclined to VP at 45 degrees. So draw a 45 degrees line towards 45 degrees line and shown here. And they have given that it is resting on one of its corners, that is AC. So place the square AC, this square AC on the line along its diagonal as shown here, A and C, B and D. Now draw the projections of these lines upward towards the XY line, and also draw the projection lines of the earlier line. Now draw the projections of this square towards XY line above HP, and also the projection used for drawing that 30 degree inclination of the square. Also draw them parallel to XY line and draw this perpendicular to XY line. Now the points, the meeting where all these point meets. So put a dot and join all these points, and you would get a lamina of a definite shape. And this lamina will give the front view of the square resting on one of its corner. So thank you for watching this video.